Finally, a DAC that most people can afford. Stick around and let's talk about it. Hey, welcome back to the Thrift Shop. Thanks for stopping in. We got a great video today. We are going to talk about the SMSL D-6s MQA DAC. That's right. We're going to talk about DACs today because it seems like, and me included, have spent a lot of money on DACs. You start at $100, then you go to $200, then you go to $400, and it doubles to $800, and then, you're spending so much money that you forget what it sounds like for $100 or $200 DAC. SMSL wowed me with the, I can't even remember, the $29 DAC that they released, and it had HDMI input. Absolutely blown away with that, and I currently am still using it as my 2.1 home channel DAC. It's that good that I would use it. So APOS sent me this SMSL D-6s DAC. All thoughts and opinions are mine. I'm here to talk about my experience with this DAC, and I have to say I am rather impressed. Now, first of all, MQA, let's get that out of the way. I am not a big fan of MQA. I don't stream Tidal, so I do have some resident MQA samples on my computer, but it's a real pain because it goes through Autovana, a specialized software that gets my Mac into bit perfect condition to run, and I can run DSD through there. So it's just it's not simple, anyways, but it does work. And sure enough, as you can see right here, it's reading 352. I have no idea why, because I was playing DSD 64, so somehow that is coming through that way, and I'm assuming it's converting it to PCM. Who knows? But it sounds great. It sounds wonderful. I do have some high-res tracks up to 352.8 kilohertz, and FLAC and MQA. And anyways, this DAC is absolutely wonderful for $199. You get, let's see, you get a single-ended out XLR out. It is you can use it as a preamp, so it's not just fixed. It's great. You can change the filters. You can change the actual jitter rate. I've never seen this on a DAC. So you have a setting. It says like DP something, 1 through 9, and apparently the lowest number is the best jitter performance that you can get in the DAC. So using its own built clocks, you're probably going to get better spatial qualities, and I didn't notice that. So quite good. Now, my experience with kind of sub $500 DACs is that they basically sound clinical. It's like they're going for the very best signal to noise ratio. I think this one is like 0.0006. And this gives you this kind of digital glare, this thinness to the music, and that kind of turned me off, and that's actually why I spent a lot more. As you see here, this is the small SMSL D-6s here. Small form factor with a lot of capabilities for $200. Below that, we have the Schiit Bifrost 264, which I think is $800 some dollars, and it's got the multi-bit, and you name it, it sounds great. That's why it's on my desk. And I also have the Denefrips Ares 2 here, so kind of multi-bit R2R, and then you have the chip base. This happens to be the ESS 9039 Q2M DAC chip. This is also using some special op amps. I'm trying to remember the name of them. It's OPA 1612. Sorry about that. And one thing I noticed when they were talking about MQA on here is that it says MQA CD. I didn't even know this existed. Did you? I mean, I had no idea. I actually went and looked it up, and I found a bunch of MQA CDs, all Japan released. So I had no idea this was a thing. So did you? I mean, this is going to go way faster than any media that I can think of. But anyways, says to connect your MQA CD player into the back of this and run it. So in some parts of the world, this must be a thing, but certainly is not for me. I find this DAC to be very rewarding for $200. I would not have a problem owning this and having it in my system. You know, the sound is good. It's detailed. It gets out of the way. Tells you exactly what the music is without sounding thin. There's enough meat on the bones to make this sound like a beautiful DAC. Listening to DSD with this DAC is especially good. The spatial qualities with this are quite amazing. I felt like it was actually pretty close to the Schiit Bifrost 264 as far as sound quality. Schiit Bifrost 264 is a little bit edgy, I guess, on top. There's a lot of treble energy. I think the SMSL tones that down a little bit and still gives you the spatial quality that you know, kind of the multi-bit DACs are known for. So it's quite amazing how good this sounds. I listen to a lot of MTV Unplugged, whether it be Alice in Chains or Korn or you name it. I love that kind of acoustical music, and you can hear the layering and separation through this DAC with those types of tracks. I mean, this thing is amazing for under $200, $199 to be specific. But all I can ask is that I cannot say enough about how good this sounds. I've been running in through my IFI Pro Ican here the new Elysian Pilgrim in-ear monitors here. These things are absolutely gorgeous. Can't say enough about these. So been running them in. I will have a review of these coming up along with a few other reviews. And I have to say that the combination of the Elysian Pilgrim with the IFI Pro Ican and the SMSL D-6s are absolutely amazing. Go ahead, change your filters, change your jitter rates, do whatever you want. I think SMSL is onto something here. I think they're hitting it out of the park with this DAC. Their DAC sounds now, compared to 2 to 3 years ago, are light years ahead of where they were. This thing sounds absolutely amazing. So if you can, I'm going to drop a link down below. Head over to APOS Audio. If you're going to buy it from anybody, buy it from them. They give you the best customer service. I greatly appreciate them sending it out to me, and I hope they can be rewarded by getting your, you know, you being a customer of theirs. I bought quite a few products from them. Absolutely love what they do. A lot of stock within the United States, so you're not, you know, having it shipped from China or wherever. So highly recommend using APOS. Thanks for sending this out. Drop a comment. Tell me what you think about SMSL. Tell me what you think about their DACs. You know, just let me know. I really appreciate you stopping in. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, help my channel grow. Anything that you do is greatly appreciated. We give you free content. All we ask is, you know, you hit little buttons with your finger. So with that said, I appreciate it. Peace, and we'll see you later.